Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. Welcome to my TTM Monday autograph recap video. I did it! I got back up to 100 autographs in a week, which is not a surprise because I sent a whole bunch recently. So yeah, because I don't like mailing stuff out during the week of Christmas. So I'm going to show you all 25 returns in the order with which I received them. This was 102 autographs from 25 people the week of December 17th, 2023. I got 19 points for Team 80s in the Battle of the Decades. I'll let you know how many items I sent, how long it took if I sent a donation, but I will not give you addresses. Those can easily be found on SCN. And just so you know, you probably can't smell it, but in the background there's some amazing bread that I just picked up from a local place here in town. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I almost want to bust out into some bread sing-alongs from the famous Homestar Runner, which I'm sure most of you have no idea what I'm talking about, but those of you who do are probably loving the reference I just made. So first up, first time I ever sent to this person, Team 80s, Bruce Froemming, who did 7 of 5 in 21 days as he signed the index cards. So he had a black pen, wasn't really that great of a pen, ended up getting a little smudgy coming up here. He did sign all 3 of my umpire cards. He signed the autograph card, and you know, he has a pretty solid career. So I wanted to send him something else, so I sent him this one, which was like a checklist for one of the 3 years, and you can see the smudginess, but that's alright, it's good stuff. And he signed both index cards, my note and the index card in my return envelope. 5,168 games. There we go. Next up is an unconventional 5 of 5. He signed the index card, and he didn't sign one of my cards for obvious reasons. If you saw my video from last week, I goofed up him and Sid Bream. Anyway, 14 days, $5 donation, Team 80s. We got the 1989 Rediscovered Tops. That's a buyback. Very cool. Got him on this sticker with, someone who had a pretty good career there. And on the back, someone who had a pretty good career. Neat card with the shades. Little score action there. And he did not sign my Sid Bream card. No surprise, because I accidentally switched him and Sid Bream on the 89 Bowman. He did sign the index card, maybe because he felt bad and wanted to get 5 items for me. I don't know, but thank you for doing that, Jose Leaned. Next up, we have a pirate here. 4 of 4, 14 days, $40 donation. He's a TTM legend. I know a lot of people like to throw that around, but donation goes to his family who's got some health struggles. We got Vern Law, who racked up some inscriptions. That's a high number, 64, I believe. Semi-high number. And he finished off the card that I sent to Vance Law. I probably have 3 of these done by now because, you know, I love my Pirates, and I'll gladly send him some items with a donation. There, he's in pretty good company there. And then 1960, which is awesome, as they did win the World Series that year when Bill Mazeroski hit the walk-off, Game 7, bottom of the 9th. Look at that. Thank you, Mr. Law. Man, that has me so happy. I want to sing a little bread sing-along. And bread is a good time for me. Sing, and bread is a good time for everybody. Those of you who know the reference are probably laughing. Okay, so next up, point for Team 80s. So far, all points for Team 80s. We've got Phil Bradley, never sent to him before. Signed 2 of 2 in 7 days for a $5 donation. So when we had the Team 80s competition, it decided I'm going to get some of these bigger cards taken care of. So I got the 3 years of Topps Big and the 89 Bowman that I've been sending out. Okay, next up, I've sent in plenty of times. This is not a point. 2 of 2, 7 days, $10 donation. We got Joe J. That might be his rookie card. I cannot remember if 54 is his rookie, but if it is, yes. He switched up markers for this one. He went black Sharpie on the 56. So thank you, Mr. J. He did not seal the envelope, so I'm very fortunate these came back. Next up is a first-timer. This is not a point for Team 80s. We got 3 of 3. Never sent to Cotton Spryer before. And all I had was 2 of these cards, and he signed them both. It looked like he would do duplicates, or at least like it was worth the risk. And yeah, I usually don't send out 5 items or duplicates, and I did it this week. But my reasoning was very well justified, just like how everyone does, I suppose. Next up, back to Team 80s. Former Pirate coach. We got Nick Leyva, 3 of 3 in 16 days. There's the point for the Team 80s. A little smudgy on the 89 Topps. And actually a little bit of a smudgy, but Nick Leyva is right there. All right, let's go back to an umpire who did 6 of 5 in 24 days. He included a signed postcard. Thank you, Larry McCoy. A little bit tough to see it, but it is right there. I'm a little bit off camera here. Shame on me. I have all this delicious, amazing smelling bread around me. It smells so good. All right, Mr. McCoy. And, yeah, sent me a postcard to Steve. Best wishes, Larry McCoy. Thank you. And we have another umpire who is a 5 of 4 in 24 days as he signed the index card. We got DeMuth. These umpires, they have been super generous, signing all 3 cards. Nice little action shot there. And signing the autograph card. And some of them do sign the index card as well. Now, he did answer my question. What was the favorite game that you umpired? Game 6, 1993 World Series. Very cool. Next up, first timer, Team 80s. 4 of 4, 10 days, Randy Bockus. I'm going to go with Bockus. I mean, I have a number of cards of him, but I did want to get that 89 Bowman out there. As I said, I'm doing a lot of the 89 Bowmans and the Topps big cards because it's been a little project I've been meaning to do for a long time. Next up, never sent in before, 4 of 4, 10 days, Mike Birkbeck. I believe he also had the 89 Bowman. There it is. Next up, this is not Team 80s, but it's an awesome return. 4 of 4, 10 days from Ken Aspromonte. Got a nice variety of cards here on the 58, and then when he was the manager, heck yeah, on the 73 and the 74. And then I sent this out because I would like to then send this to Bob Aspromonte, get both brothers on there. That'd be really cool. We'll see if that happens. Next up, first timer, Team 80s coming up. 5 of 4 in 9 days. He did include, he signed the index card, Sherman Smith. Has a pretty nice little autograph, actually. I like that. Had a nice variety of cards I sent to him. I was really glad to get the team leaders back. And thanks for doing the index card as well, man. Thank you. Next up, let's get back to the umpire. No, I'm sorry. Get to racing here. Larry Morgan did 4 of 4 in 8 days. I had 4 cards of them. I sent all 4, including a duplicate. But like I said, some of these folks really seem like they're just super friendly about signing. This is not a point, but that's okay. Next up, we have a 3 of 3, 38 days. Glad to get this back. $10 donation. We got Carl Erskine, who is way up there in age. He is also a TTM legend. Look at that 58, man. That is so pretty. I just want to sing another bread sing-along. No, I won't do that. That's not... I cut the crust off in the morning light. Excuse me. Next up, we have a Pirates pitcher who took great pride in being a true baseball player with the glove, the bat. Anyway, we got Don Robinson, did 4 of 4 in 18 days. I better go a little bit quickly here. I have a lot of returns to show you here. And then we got first timer here, 4 of 4, Jim Clancy, in only 9 days. His Sharpie was getting a little bit rough. The 1989 Bowman was not playing very nice with his Sharpie. Next up, I've sent to this person before, but it's a Team 80s. 4 of 4, 11 days. We've got Bruce Benedict. And he did sign the 89 Bowman and I believe this was the 89 Topps Big. Next up, first timer, Jerry Browne. Team 80s signed 4 of 4 in 10 days. $5 donation total, which is great because he actually had all cards from all 4 of the oversized sets that I was working on here. The 88, the 89, and the 90 Topps Big, and you also saw the 89 Bowman, so very cool. This contest gave me a great excuse to go ahead and start doing it. All big return here, 7 of 5 from the umpire. Voltaggio. He signed both index cards. in only 19 days. So this was cool. He wrote a really nice note that I did not know about him. Whenever I asked him, what was the favorite game you ever umpired, and he is very, oh, look at him. Don't give him crap. So he signed the index card, and he answered my question, what was the favorite game that you umpired? I'm counting this as an autograph because even though he wrote only his first name, he wrote a whole lot to go with it. So April 29th, 1986, Roger Clemens' 20 strikeout game. I was the plate umpire. Regards. I bet Roger Clemens appreciates it too. That's so cool. Next up, never sent to Jack Armstrong before. 3 of 3, 11 days with a $5 donation. That was for my Team 80s right there. And then we got a couple 90s cards here. That's from 1990. Next up, 4 of 4 Team 80s, Pat Combs. In only 10 days. And dagnabbit, he always personalizes this one. I've sent to him 2 or 3 times ever in the over 9.5 years of TTMing. And dagnabbit, he always personalizes that one. I mean, these error cards look great. Love the USA cards. Love the Bible verse inscriptions. Next up, this is a 5 of 3 in 61 days. He included 2 extra cards. He included 2 extra cards. We got Billy Sims, who, phenomenal running back. Stinking injury really derailed his career. Now, I got to go quickly. He deserves more talk than this because he was a great football player. Cut short. He sent me 2 extra items, but next to last return. Team 80s, 3 of 3. Never sent to Ricky Thompson before. 3 of 3 in 10 days. My camera will cut out around 12 minutes, 45 seconds because I refuse to have nicer equipment. That's 99 autographs. And then I got 3 in the mail. Thank you, Skaght from Reindeer Studios. You got me over 100. This is a 3 of 0 in I don't know how many days to count this as. Skaght, love the artwork. Just like a bowl of Wheaties, fuel superstars on the field. Hope this season fuels your spirit with health and happiness. May your days be merry and the glow of the season be bright as stadium lights on a starry night. Hey, Steven, I hope Santa brings you lots of Pirates autographs and Christmas tree cakes. You know me very well. Have a very Merry Christmas. Your best friend, Skaght. There's a signature, and we got 2 signatures here on the Cleveland Indian player and the Al Kaline. Love the way you promote your work. Thank you, Skaght. That is so great. Don't ask me why. Pumpernickel and rye. I'm not very funny at all. Hey, I upload 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday and an autograph and or trading card video on Wednesday.